Sucrose is an amazing animal support who focuses on crowd control and reactions. Her elemental skill creates a vacuum that pulls enemies in and launches them in the air, dealing AoE animal damage. Her burst creates a large wind spirit that continuously pulls in enemies to its center, launching them into the air and dealing animal damage. If it comes in contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, it will absorb it and deal additional elemental damage of that type. Catalyst Conversion will allow any element swirled to increase the elemental mastery of all characters on the team of the same element by 50 for 8 seconds. Malus Favonius will increase your team's elemental mastery by 20% of Sucrose's whenever her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy. She just so happens to be one of the few characters who doesn't need any talents raised to function properly, as her skills revolve around crowd control and reaction damage. As for artifacts, Viridescent Veneerer is her go-to set. This will improve her swirl damage as well as drop the elemental resistances of enemies for your team. Her best weapon, in my opinion, is the Sacrificial Fragments. Thrilling Tales is also an excellent support option for passing on a big damage buff after lowering enemy resistances to your main DPS. Her constellations further improve her kit, with her C1 giving her elemental skill another usage. Her C2 increases the duration of her burst by 2 seconds, while her C4 will reduce the cooldown of her elemental skill for every 7 normal or charged attacks used. Lastly, her C6 grants the team a 20% elemental damage bonus for the element absorbed by her burst during its duration. Here is my current Sucrose team.